I'm Jared.
I'm Sarah.
And this is A Little Bit of Life. And on today's episode, pumpkin pie. So we're going to be making a pumpkin pie from the pumpkin. Nothing canned, straight from the pumpkin. So, yeah.
Let's get started. So the first thing you need is a pumpkin. And a pumpkin pie pumpkin. Because they taste better than a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Which it's kind of late to find a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin anyway, so you'll probably find pumpkin pie pumpkins in stores now. And a cutting board. And a knife.
I'll be handling the knife.
And then you're going to cut the pumpkin in half.
Top.
Yes, cut the top off. Well, here, let's just whack the... I'll cut it off. We're cutting off the stem first. There we go. Here's the stem. I'm gonna angle this down a little bit.
Hey!
So there we go. We got our pumpkin.
A halved pumpkin. Now we're going to quarter it.
Wait.
Right? No?
Now we're gonna take the pumpkin and we're gonna scrape the seeds and gunk out.
Men,
Just like you do.
don't jump ahead. Listen to your wives.
Just like you do when you're carving pumpkins. Just scrape that crap out. And if you like pumpkin seeds, you can save this and use this for that. And roast your own pumpkin seeds. If you don't, you can throw it away. Or you can throw it outside.
Or throw them at me.
Or you can throw them all over your counter. Which seems to be the option I'm choosing. So you want it like this, with most of the stringy things gone. There will obviously still be some stringy things, but as you can see, here's our undone side and here's the done side. So we're going to go ahead and finish this one. So now we're going to take our cleaned pumpkin parts and cut it, each one into like quarters-ish.
You third it or just cut it in half?
So cut it in half. We're gonna cut it in half this way and then that way. So here's the result. I feel like some sort of weird pumpkin model. Here, look at the pumpkins. More pumpkin.
Alright, we're all cut up.
There we go, they're all cut up. Now I'm gonna get the cookie sheet.
A foil lined, not oil lined.
Yes.
Foil.
I asked him to line it with foil, and he was like, "Oh, what kind of oil?" And I said, "No, foil." He's like, "Just any oil?" I said, "No, foil." And then he didn't. I don't know what happened. He just like left, I guess. I don't know. Got distracted.
Squirrel.
But now it's foil lined, and we're just gonna put these on here. There should be enough room to get them all in there. There we go. You can see there's our cookie sheet. And I'm going to put it in an oven that I've been preheating to 375, and it's going to sit in there until they get all nice and soft and tender.
Roughly about...
Yeah, which, according to the website I was looking at, said an hour.
So, see you in about an hour and a bit. We'll keep you updated on the time. Quick update. We are about 5 minutes in, and my wife was looking at her phone again at what the instructions said, and...
We are supposed to cover it with foil.
Not the pan in foil.
Yes, the pan in foil. We're
Oh,
supposed to
sorry.
cover the pan and then the pumpkins in the pan in foil.
So make them a little nest
Yes.
of aluminum foil.
Like foil calzone.
Yes. All right. See you in about an hour.
So I pulled out the pumpkin from the oven. It's been in there for
A little over,
minute.
about an hour.
Or not a minute, wow. An hour and like 2 minutes or so. And this is what it looks like. You want it to be soft and squishy when you stab it with a fork.
Kind of like when you're making mashed potatoes.
Softer than that.
Yes.
Think like you're stabbing your fork into Jello. Like Jello pudding, like that. The softness. So then I'm gonna get Jared a spoon. And we're gonna scoop the soft stuff away from the skin of the pumpkin and dump it into the food processor. And these are really hot, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Might want to let it cool a minute.
Oh, we should stick it outside for a little bit.
Yeah, it is currently like 30-something degrees, so we're going to stick it outside for like a few minutes till it cools down. So, see you then. All right, the pumpkin has spent 10 minutes outside just to cool off,
It's
so
more
we
like
don't
5 minutes.
burn our hand. Oh,
Doesn't
5
really
minutes.
matter. Just
I'm
to
bad
make
with
your
time.
pumpkin cool enough to handle. So then you see this like rind part. You want to get that off. The thing that I saw online said to use a spoon, but I'm noticing you can just peel it. So do what works for you. You want to put it in your food processor. Or in our case, my mom's food processor that I just kind of
Borrowed.
borrowed, but then she hasn't noticed it's gone. So here it is. And now I'm gonna go blend it. I'll bring it back to you when it's blended. So here it is. We have pureed it in the food processor. You want it to be really smooth and like canned pumpkin. As you can see, ours is like squash colored almost.
Excuse me.
So that is perfectly fine. At this point, you can use it just like any other canned pumpkin.
Yeah.
In your favorite pumpkin pie recipe. I'm going to be sticking this in the fridge and making pumpkin pie tomorrow. Do you have anything?
Thank you for joining us on A Little Bit of Life. I'm Jared.
And I'm Sarah.
And have yourself a wonderful day.
Just before we go, a reminder about the lights behind our heads that we're blocking. That's why our heads are staying very still. Bye!
Bye.